The outgoing chair of the African Union Commission, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, has called on African leaders to stay determined and take charge of their destiny. Addressing the 30th ordinary session of the Executive Council of the AU, Dlamini-Zuma also warned against siphoning off money that should be used for development and peace in Africa.
The world feels more insecure as violent extremism of all kinds, acts of terrorism, and international crime impact on security. This with no country that is exempt. The AU Commission Chair says, coupled with this are economic insecurity and climate change, which also take their toll.
Whilst on the surface, there is no global arms race, expenditure on arms are skyrocketing. With the proliferation of arms in the hands of states, and increasingly non-state actors. This poses threats to global, national and regional stability and insecurity alike.
This is the global context in which Africa has to navigate its continental agenda.
First and foremost, it requires that we revive and strengthen the spirit of Pan-Africanism, unity and solidarity. It means we have to guard our unity jealously and not to allow ourselves to be divided or diverted from our agenda.
In his address, the acting Executive Secretary of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa says Africa and the world are confronted with critical developments that are likely to shape the future of humanity for many years to come.
It's to look again inward, focusing on issues of governance, democracy, peace and security as a prerequisite for its development. There is near consensus around the importance of governance for development.
It is not by chance that issues such as good governance, democracy, peace and security are ranked high within Agenda 2063 and Agenda 2030 with a clear linkage to development.
It's one of the preconditions for development. It must hold true in order for development to occur.
We need peace and security more to foster development in Africa.
We should put it in one basket. If you have hunger, you can't have peace. Hunger is an issue of development. If you have an epidemic such what erupted in West Africa, the Ebola crisis, you won't have peace. But it is a development issue.
But there is a common consensus that the revitalization of the Africa peer review mechanism should also help in this regard. Lehana Tsoteti, SABC News, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.